So I gotta tell you, our first 2 days in Guatemala have been amazing. But today, we crawled all around the ruins at Tikal, chased birds and monkeys, and had a beautiful day. And now we're graced with this awesome sunset. Sometimes I feel like I'm in a dream. Doesn't seem real, guys. But thanks a lot for coming along with us. Morning, everyone. So we've been in Guatemala now for a few days. It's been a whirlwind, I gotta tell you. And those Tikal ruins were wow. But we've got a lot of things we want to see in Guatemala, but we didn't come in here with a full plan. And so we've got to figure out what we're gonna do and how we're gonna do it. It was sort of planned that way. We kind of wanted to come in and see what Guatemala was going to be like, get our bearings, and now we need to figure out what roads are going to be safe to travel. And when I say safe, I don't just mean, from roadblocks and other things like that, but also some of the roads here are just really bumpy and almost require a four-wheeler, 4x4, clearance issues and all that stuff. So needless to say, we've got to figure out all the logistics. And we've got to get caught up on editing. But we're in this beautiful spot right here. And the sun's coming up. We're on a beautiful lake. We actually stayed our first night in Guatemala out here. And so we're going to check this place out. We're going to enjoy it. But definitely want to show you because this place is super cool.
What are you doing over there, Curt?
I'm trying to crack the code on our cell phone plans. So just really been struggling with data. Obviously the Sprint's kind of no longer a good option. The Tigo right now is in and out. So I just need to figure out all the conditions and what we're going to do moving forward, because this is going to be something we deal with in our new life. So
We're also up here to upload a video and do some research and planning for the next steps here in Guatemala. We know all the big items we want to do, but we haven't mapped out when and where and how. So So we're doing research today.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do? No, you couldn't stand tall. So why didn't you call? So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air. Can you feel me? Can you feel me? Can you feel me?
Come on, buddy. Come on.
Good boy.
Good boy. Come on, G. Come on. Inside. Good boy. Such a good boy. Yeah, look at you.
Good boy.
So we haven't really checked in with you guys since we left Tikal the other day. And we were just, I guess, stressed, tired. We had just crossed the border. It's been a few days getting ready to cross the border, 2 days to cross the border. A lot of activities, a lot of logistical stuff going on. Then we did the amazing Tikal hike stuff, and we just wore ourselves out. So we found this amazing campsite just south of Tikal, right on the river, on the lake. And we've just been parked here, literally, quite honestly, just chilling out and relaxing, kind of gathering our thoughts and putting together a plan for Guatemala. Because even though we crossed the border into Guatemala and we know all the places we want to go, we never actually came up with the plan. So while we're here, we're planning out our map across Guatemala. We're uploading some videos because I think there's going to be a lot of spots in Guatemala without Wi-Fi. So we're trying to get a little bit ahead, a video or two ahead, and then we'll hit the road. But I think we're going to spend one more day here, not planning, not working, but playing. But for right now, let's check back in on Curt, who's in this water that I think's cold. I think he's lying.
one of the things that I'm already liking about Guatemala is the simplicity. Sure, it's a poor country, and there's no doubt about that. But still, there's something beautiful about sort of the natural elements of life. I mean, take the roads, for example. And I imagine it's going to be this way in a lot of the undeveloped countries as we move forward. But most of the houses, most of the buildings, most of the structures are built on the main road. And the reason is there just isn't very many secondary roads. And a lot of the secondary roads aren't paved. And so you get roads like this one that I'm walking on right now. And it's not even like they could bring a grader out here and grade them because they're so rocky and unfinished and worn over time. So it'd actually take a lot of work and infrastructure to sort of improve them. But the Guatemalan people have adapted. And so you see a lot of them on motorcycles. And the motorcycles make a lot of sense because, first of all, it's a poor country, so they can't afford the cars. And secondly, the motorcycles just get around on these little shabby roads so much better. But there's a lot of things I like about it. I'm going to show you some of the things in this little cool town we're at here. Some of them we noticed when we were in Baja and some of the other areas in Mexico. But for example, if you drive down the road, you'll notice a lot of the tiendas and stores and bars and restaurants all have this one sort of similar beer sign with just their name on it. It's the same sign, but just they have either their name or the name of the tienda. But I assume some point in time the beer vendors came through and sort of cornered the market in the area, and sort of the bait was the sign. But again, the beauty is in the simplicity. Apologize for the breathing, guys, but it's a long walk. I'm in training. I have an epic hike ahead of me, not too far. But another thing is, as I walk through here, a lot of them have some form of chickens, turkeys, some of them little goats or sheep or pigs in the yard, maybe a cow tied up with a rope or something like that. So it's sustenance living for sure. But what I've seen so far is the kitchens in a lot of these underdeveloped homes or sort of authentic homes are right out back. And so the women will cook over an open fire. They'll have a grill there, and that's their main stove or their main source. And of course there's a lot of tortillas and fresh vegetables, and I think, and beans. But meat, shreds of meat, is a luxury. But again, they've adapted, and then their sink is outside generally as well with the rest of the kitchen. And then a lot of times their housing quarters only serve to sleep because the front half of it is actually a little tienda or restaurant or whatever their business is, a little mercado. So anyway, just really enjoying the simple beauty of Guatemala. Snow and I gotta figure out what our plan is for Central America, what our logistics are gonna be. She's already done a phenomenal job of coming up with a map of potential sites we want to see, but quite honestly, some of them you just can't get to because of these roads. And the last thing we want to do is get stuck in the middle of nowhere. But you guys know us. We'll kind of push it a little bit while being safe, because we want to get out and see all this beautiful world has to offer. And everywhere we go, there's always beauty. You just gotta look for it.
It's moving day because Vanna is on the dash and we're moving. So we've left our fun little lakefront campsite that we stayed at for several days just to kind of get a grip on what was going on here in Guatemala and rest and be lazy for a day or two. But now we are southbound, and we'll probably have to stop at a campsite along the way because we can't make it all the way to our next destination in one day. So Curt's driving, not because I'm making him drive. He literally said, I want to drive. I don't think he likes my driving, guys. But we're on the road, southbound in Guatemala. If you liked this video, be sure to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you know when we put out new videos. To see behind the scenes action and help support our journey, head over to our YouTube membership page. You can find the link in the video description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in a few days.